What is the best possible 50k hybrid available in FIFA 21's Ultimate Team? I'm your boy Viva La FIFA and I will tell you everything about it. Are you looking for the best, most reliable and cheapest place to get your FIFA 21 coins? Go to DOWNGRADE.com and use the code Viva for an extra 5% off your order and start building your own dream team. This video is made possible by FireFut. Go check him out on Instagram. He is an amazing designer that's making 50k, 100k, 200k, 1 millionk best squads in the world. Check out his Instagram, link is in the comment section down below, and he helped me building this amazing team. Before we go to the starting 11, on the bench I put a La Liga side I'm using at the moment. You can see the likes of Jan Oblak and Eden Hazard. I was lucky enough to pack them, but in all honesty, Jan Oblak is superb. I also have Marc-Andre ter Stegen, so two amazing goalkeepers, but you can only use one. But Eden Hazard is quite disappointing. For the people that used him, they know what I'm talking about. This is a fabulous team, and I will show you guys the best hybrid available for 50k. I will also give you opportunities to pimp up the team to 70, 80, 100k. So listen closely, don't just click to the end of the video because you won't understand a single thing. I will also tell you everything about the player instructions and how to set up the team instructions to make this team the most effective way possible. And you can win loads of games. If you love it, give a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and put on the notification bell. Let's go! Starting off with the goalkeeper, and we go to the Premier League. I'm so happy that Areola is the goalkeeper of Fulham because now we can actually have a cheaper French goalkeeper to make hybrids instead of the more expensive Hugo Lloris. By the way, one tip already: if you want to upgrade this squad with the goalkeeper, go for Lloris instead of Areola. And that is what I will tell you with every single player, so listen closely. What I like about Areola, he comes for crosses, that is a special threat, so also use that in the player instructions, more about that later on. And he is 6'5". Whatever way you turn it, the bigger the goalkeeper is, the more reach he has. So for 82 rated goalkeeper, Areola will make a lot of amazing saves for your squad. We are going to start with the defensive line, and we're starting off with the right back, and that is Mukiele. You can also go for Ampadu. He's also a great right back, but well, I can't get full chemistry with Mbabu, and that is why I am going for Mukiele. He is a little bit slower than Mbabu and he dives into tackles, but I like to play with a high line, aggressive football. If you like to stay back more, you will say Mukiele is sometimes out of position. That is his downside. But if you like the pressure game as I do, Mukiele is a great right back. You need to pimp up the speed. You can do that with a shadow or anchor card. Combining it with one of my most beloved under 10k players in the game, and that is Lucas Hernandez, the center back of Bayern Munich and France. He is not the biggest center back, but it doesn't matter, guys. With crosses and corner kicks, you have an amazing goalkeeper that can come for that. I don't need a center back that is 6'5". I want to get quick center backs with a lot of agility, because if you play against strikers like, well, let's call him Wissam Ben Yedder, you know what I mean. You need a player that can turn, that can tackle, but has to be very agile as well, or else it is just, well, very hard to defend. So Lucas Hernandez, a good link with the man Mukiele. We're going to the left hand side of the page, and there we're starting off with Koundé, the center back of France. You can also go for Samuel Umtiti, but I like Koundé more because, well, as I told you, he is much quicker and agile than Samuel Umtiti. His defending and also physicality is much better, but if you're asking my honest opinion, and that is what I'm giving you right now, Koundé for me is the best. Just like Lucas Hernandez, his acceleration plus sprint speed is 77. With a shadow card, I gave that to them. That is 87, more than enough. And the good thing is, Koundé is available for, I believe, 1 or 2k. A cheap beast you should get. Just like Lucas Hernandez, he is quite small, but I don't care. Moving on to the left back position. If you want to go for a cheap version and stay under the 50k, you should go for Yuri Biracici. He is much cheaper, or Junior Firpo. But I'm going to spend a little bit more, and that's why this team will be more than 50k. But if you're listening, you know how you can make it 50k or even 100k. If people just click through the video, you can find those people in the comments and they will say this is not 50k, this is 100k, but they didn't listen, they don't understand, and I don't actually matter. Renan Lodi is the cheap version of Alaba. He is super quick, has 94, 95 sprint speed and acceleration with that energy card, well, that electric energy card, so he is very quick. You can also give him a shadow card. Renan Lodi, I like the man from Brazil. Then we're moving upwards to the pitch, and I always love to get special inform cards even in cheap squads. I spent 20,000 coins on Ansu Fati. If you want to get a cheaper player, well, here is the option. Once again, go for Yannick Ferrero Carrasco. He is much cheaper and also does the same job as Ansu Fati, but I just love to get special players in my team, and normally you see the price for players like that are going up with squad building challenges, with player of the month squad building challenges, etc. So sign them up, keep them and play with them. Ansu Fati is a great player. I will tell you how to use them the best way possible. I'm going to combine him with Llorente, but there are more possibilities. Once again, if you want to stay under the 50k, a cheaper solution is Sergio Canales or Mikel Merino of Real Sociedad. It's up to you to decide, guys. I show you multiple opportunities in this video, and that is why it's so important not to click to the end, but listen very carefully. I will give you tips, I will give you upgrade tips to make the team even better. Llorente is a perfect center midfielder in this 4-4-2 system. I would never change him for anybody in the world for under 10k. On the striker position, I have the same opportunity for you. If you want to stay cheap, you can go for Jose Morales. He is on the bench. You can see I can switch him into the starting 11 and the chemistry will stay exactly the same. But if you want to go for an upgraded Morales, you should go for Iñaki Williams. It's up to your budget, but I know this FIFA, a lot of people have a lot of coins because after playing division rivals, you will be rewarded with 80, 100, 120k instantly. So 50k is quite cheap. With Iñaki Williams, you can pimp it up to 60, 65. Down to the right hand side, and there we have a new player in the Premier League, and that is the Leeds United Brazilian winner Rafinha, and he makes so many amazing squad building challenges possible because he is from Brazil, he plays in the Premier League, and he is much cheaper than Lucas Moura. So I love that in this squad builder. As you can see, Rafinha, he has the speed, the acceleration, and he's also pretty decent in front of goal and with his crossing. So a perfect right midfielder, just like Ansu Fati. He will bring a lot of speed, depth in your playing style, cut inside, get in behind, very important, but more by that later on. Then we go to the center midfield position, and this is a very interesting option. If you have more coins to spend, listen up. The first solution is Fred. The center midfielder of Manchester United will be available around 30,000 coins. Well, it depends on PC, PlayStation or Xbox, so that's up to you. If you have even more money to spend, the best option is Alum. He is the perfect center midfielder and he is the same player like Llorente, but then in the Premier League. But for now, I'm going to downgrade it a little bit for the people that don't have the coins, and then you can go for Doucouré. The man of Everton didn't have the pace like Alum and Fred have, and that's why he is so much cheaper, but he is the only way to get full chemistry without spending a lot of money on the Brazilian center mids I just showed you. And then to complete the team, we have Richarlison, and this is the reason why Doucouré is needed, because we needed a perfect link to Everton, and that means if you're using Fred or Alum, the link is also still perfect because you have a Tridente of Brazil, and because Richarlison and Rafinha are both from Brazil, you have all the players on 10 chemistry. A 50k hybrid, you can pimp it up to 60, 70 or even 80k, and if you sign up Alum or Fred, you can make it 100k plus, but that's all up to you. I love this team, but the big question is, Viva, what are the team instructions and the player instructions? Good question, guys. I will tell you everything about it right now, so listen closely, super important. So what is the best way to set up this team? I tried it a lot. I played a lot of games with this squad, and first I was going back to my own defensive line, but I struggled a lot. Why all those players were so agile in and around the penalty box, I wanted to use the speed I had at the back. So I'm putting the defensive line very high up to the pitch. Yes, you're giving room between your center backs and the goalkeeper, but you can catch up with them anytime, and you're not so close in your own penalty box. It is so dangerous in FIFA 21 because every single time a player can shoot, it is almost a guaranteed goal. So push them up the pitch. You can catch up with the speed you have on the midfield, especially with Llorente, and if you can get Fresh or Alum on the midfield instead of Doucouré, it's the same thing down the right hand side. So go and put pressure on the opponent. Also, Richarlison is not the quickest player, but if you can catch the ball earlier on the pitch of the opponent, he's closer to goal and way more dangerous. Defensively, it is quite simple. You use the pressure after losing possession. I like that. And in attack, it's also simple. I'm going for a balanced playing style. You can use a fast build-up. Nothing wrong with the fast build-up. And I would say the wide, don't make it too wide. Why not? Well, I use Richarlison as my target man, just like in Jack Williams. They will come for the ball, and that makes them so dangerous. And if they come from the ball, you can pass from the center mid to the striker, and your left wing and right wing will get in behind. In the room, the strikers are leaving behind. If you're playing too wide, they're, well, too far away. So make it very, very close. You can even put it on one to try it out. Just play with it. So guys, what is this team doing? I'm playing in Division 2, and I will show you how you can score goals and win even in Division 2 against £1 million plus squads. First of all, I must say, if you build a hybrid, you need to take the time to make the players get used to the playing style and also get chemistry with each other and the club. That will take around 5 to 10 games. At the start, I thought, what is this team? It is not fluid, it is not gentle, it doesn't feel agile, but in 5-6 games, it went better and better and better. So be honest about it, guys. What do you think about the team? But this is a big tip you should take a notice before playing one game and saying, Viva, this team is nothing. Trust me, guys, I'm playing Division 2 and I can win a lot of games with this squad against super teams. So the goalkeeper Areola, he's one of the weakest positions in this team. He's still a fine goalkeeper for a cheap price, but pimp him up with Hugo Lloris if you have the time for that. The defensive line, put them on the pitch high. Mukiele is a dive into tackle man. That means he is sometimes a little bit uncarefully, but you have to take control of him to fix that a little bit. If you want to go for a more expensive player, well, go for Mbabu, but then you don't have the full connection with Lucas Hernandez. The two center backs are great, the left back is fantastic, and as I told you, the center midfielder Doucouré is good, but nothing in comparison with Alam or French. But that is only if you have more coins to spend. Then we have the two strikers. Normally in FIFAs I would use it, get in behind all the time. But in this FIFA, you can't get a decent build-up play. Your center midfielders have the ball and you have nothing to play the ball to. So now I put him as a target man. It's so nice to play with that. They're coming for the ball. You can make 1-2s, double touches, and the left wing and the right wing will go in behind all the time. And that makes this team very nice to play with. I don't like to go back. I want to play pressure football. I want to get the ball. I want to attack, because in front of your defensive line and in front of your own penalty box, I don't like it in this FIFA. It's quite hard, and I know a lot of people will agree with you. And guys, if you loved the video, don't forget to give a thumbs up. I will make 100k, 200k, a lot of those squad builders in the forthcoming weeks. So subscribe to the channel for more, put on the notification bell, and don't forget to smash a thumbs up if you loved the video. I thank you all for watching, wish you all a very nice day, and as you know, for me, keep it cool, keep it real, and ciao for now.